Every single day, I have to teach my son how to fry an egg. This morning, I had just cracked an egg into the hot pan of oil, but my silly son couldn't wait. He scooped it right out. He opened his big mouth and swallowed it whole. Yesterday at the hospital, I found out I had cancer. The doctor said I only had 6 months to live. If I die, that's fine. But what about my son? And I thought maybe the only way to end this pain was to end everything while I was still alive. That night, while my son was fast asleep, I made up my mind I would take him with me to heaven.
Wow.
But then, his voice startled me, and in that moment, I broke down crying. My life is almost over, but my son is still so young. One day, he made trouble again. He put a can straight into the microwave. Sparks flew everywhere, but my silly son clapped his hands and laughed with joy. I rushed to turn the microwave off. No, I thought, I can't let this go on. I have to teach him how to live on his own. First, I made sure to keep him safe from danger. I put labels on all the appliances in the house. I wrote down every step clearly. Next, I needed him to make a living. I finally found him a job, and I taught him how to fry an egg again and again. And finally, one day, he fried a perfect egg. The smile on his face stretched from ear to ear. One morning, I woke up and found my son was gone, but the blanket on his bed was folded neatly. I went to the bakery where he worked, and I saw him laughing and working happily with his coworkers. In that moment, I thought maybe it was time to say goodbye. I took him to a funeral. There, I told him Mom will die soon too. Maybe tomorrow, maybe some other day. At that moment, my silly son seemed to understand what death meant. He called my name again and again.
Mama!
Seeing him so heartbroken, I prayed to God to give me a little more time. 6 months later, on a beautiful day, I felt the urge to visit the seaside from my childhood. I asked my son to take me there. When the sun went down, he carried me on his back and sang the songs I used to sing to him. When he was small, I used to carry him on my back the very same way. Suddenly, I felt so sleepy. I knew I had finished my mission. Don't cry, my son. My dear boy, don't forget to hug your mom and tell her how much you love her.